Tick 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 tick
Yes.
tick tick
Well, the Bible
tick.
should be there already. So yeah, yeah. Just minimize it all the way through. Praise God.
Okay. Well, welcome. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Thank you for being here. My name is Gabriel Lopez. Me llamo Gabriel Lopez y vamos a empezar con esta plática de salud. Lo vamos a hacer en inglés y español. So we're going to have this talk in English and Spanish. And today's talk is going to be about muscle and bone health. La plática de ahora va a ser sobre la salud muscular y ósea. Okay. Y for those watching online, thank you so much. We hope this is very informative for everyone that's here. Para todos mirando en internet, gracias por mirar y ojalá este sirva de mucha información sobre salud muscular y de ósea. Okay. So, we are passing out some handouts y quiero darle también conocer a Denzel Anderson. Denzel, he's helping me as well for this afternoon. So thank you all, and thank you, Denzel, for helping out. Lo que vamos a hacer ahora en esta plática de salud es, vamos a hablar primero por unos 20 minutos más o menos sobre salud de hueso y muscular. So what we're going to do first is talk for about 20 minutes about the health of muscles and bones. And then after that, we're going to have a demonstration about exercise. Okay? So we're going to use resistance bands and we're going to practice how to use these. So parte de lo que hacemos también es hablar por 20 minutos y luego después vamos a demostrar algunos ejercicios de cómo usar pesas y aquí tenemos unos ejemplos que uno puede hacer. So vamos a hacer eso después. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Just want to check here. All right. Okay, very good. So this talk is sponsored by the health ministry here of the Whittier SDA Church. Esta plática es patrocinado por el grupo equipo de español, el Ministerio de Salud aquí de Whittier. Y queremos presentarle la salud de músculo y de hueso. Okay. So what is muscle made of? ¿De qué está hecho el músculo? Okay, ¿de qué está hecho? So this is one thing to talk. What is the building blocks of muscle? So there we go. Es protein, la proteína. Okay. So ¿qué consiste el músculo? El músculo está hecho de pura proteína. Protein is very important for maintaining our muscles. And so what I wanted to show you is having a list. We have English and Spanish. So también lo que queremos hablar es la nutrición de proteína. Y aquí está una lista en español y una lista también en inglés. And this list, I like this a lot because where do we get protein from? So, ¿de dónde conseguimos proteína? Where do we get protein from? So we have animal meats, tenemos de carnes animal, tenemos vegetables, también verduras, that gives us a lot of protein. Vegetables gives us a lot of protein. Legumes and whole grains, okay, lo que es legumbres, cereales, granos integrales, that all gives a lot of protein. Nuts and grains, nueces y semillas, también da bastante proteína. So I want you to look at it. Let's see at the English one. So I gave you this list in English, and it says here, the best vegan protein sources. The best vegan protein sources. Okay? This is for you to take home. So it has everything broken down from grains, beans, vegetables. Like, for example, if we look at beans, lentils is very high in protein. This gives you how many grams of protein with each serving. Seeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, lots of protein. So, en esta lista, lo que quiero compartir para ustedes es una lista de dónde podemos conseguir la mejor proteína en nuestra dieta. Y no necesariamente tiene que ser carne. It doesn't have to be animal meat. You don't have to eat animal meats. It doesn't have to be chicken. It doesn't have to be beef. It doesn't have to be pork or turkey. You can have lots of protein sources naturally and healthier here. So, esta lista también te dice por categorías de granos, frijoles, verduras. Les da una lista de ciertas comidas que te da bastante proteína y cuáles te da de menos proteína. So this way, as you're preparing and you're going to eat food, or what you're going to eat more of, eat the ones that give you the most protein. So si es algo que vas a escoger de comer, esta es una lista que puedes referir de ciertos productos que te da mucha proteína. So you can look at this list to give you a really good source of protein. Okay. Y cuando hablamos de protein, let's talk about a serving. So when we talk about a serving of beef, a serving of chicken, how big is a slice of chicken? How big is a slice of beef? Are we talking, is it a big size on your plate? Is it a big size on the plate like this? Small size? How do they serve it in the restaurants? Yeah, almost like half a plate, right? So, cuando hablamos de una porción de carne, ¿qué es la porción de carne que se sirve? ¿Se mide como un plato? ¿Se mide como medio plato? But I'm going to show you what is the appropriate serving size. So if you still like chicken, if you still like beef, I'm going to show you what is the correct serving size. You are ready? So les voy a demostrar qué es el correcto tamaño si van a comer carne, si es de pollo o de res, qué es la porción apropiada. Are you ready to see it? Look at your hand. Mira tus manos. Hold your hands up. The portion of meat approximately is the size of your palm. So el tamaño de carne o pollo apropiado para comer es el tamaño de tu palma aquí. O el tamaño como una baraja, the size of a deck of cards. This is a slice of chicken or a slice of beef. This is the size should be on your plate. Not any bigger. If it's bigger, that's too much. So ese debe ser del tamaño de una porción de pollo o de carne res. Una baraja. Yes, maybe let's get a question here. Brother Denso may have a question. Thank you. Let me just check the microphone, make sure we're good. Per meal. Like if you're going to have a seating of a plate, the meat should be no bigger than the palm of your hand. See?
Also, does that include the age and the size of the person, or is just for everybody in general?
That's a very good question. So la pregunta es la porción por toda la gente? La mayoría es para adultos. You can say for adults. For any adults, this is a very good portion size on your plate. Children probably less. Definitely less, maybe half. But remember, it's chicken. Beef has cholesterol. Una pregunta.
How about how thick? Because if it's carne asada, I saw, and if it's like a steak, it's like this thick. So.
That's the thickness, like that. How thick it is, qué grueso, el tamaño de grueso de la carne, así. Maybe about half an inch, media pulgada. So about half an inch thick, como media pulgada grueso, pero no más grande que tu palma. Are you surprised by that? ¿Están sorprendidas de eso, del tamaño? ¿Verdad? Acá nos servimos así un plato más grande, ¿verdad? Casi doble o triple. Sometimes they serve double or triple this size.
Aquí
Yes,
queremos saber qué tan seguido lo podemos comer.
¿Qué tan seguido? Bueno, cuando hablamos de comida, todo es en moderación. When we talk about food, it has to be in moderation. Okay, that doesn't mean you eat this 10 times a day. Este no indica que lo comes una porción 10 veces por día. Okay? So si a alguien le gusta carne, entonces esta es una porción diario. I would say this is the most you should eat in a day. Okay? So this is a portion of beef right here. Chicken, no bigger than this. All right? So proteína. So para mí, los vegetarianos, los que no comen carne, aquí ven la lista que te da toda la proteína mejor que hay. This gives you a very good reference if you don't eat meat of the best sources to have protein. Okay? English and Spanish. So please, and Brother Denzel here is passing it out. Okay. So this is natural, right? Esto es natural. Lo que vamos a comer es natural. So protein from our diet. Who uses protein powders? ¿A quién le gusta usar polvos de proteína? Or know people that use protein powders? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Because I have patients tell me, oh, I use a protein powder because it's natural. How is a powder natural? Hay pacientes que me dicen, pues yo uso un polvo de proteína que es natural. Pues, ¿cómo es posible natural un polvo? You know, esta lista, este es natural. Semillas, granos, okay, tofu, ese es natural, no un polvo. What's very healthy is what you see naturally, what is grown. That's better to eat. What you take from the ground, what's grown from trees and eat, that's very healthy for you. Okay? So, there's people that buy this. This is one example. This is one brand from Costco. Okay? That's about this size. You get about 20 servings. Este es un producto que mira ahí en Costco, te dan como una porción de 20 servidas. La pregunta es, ¿cuánto cuesta? How much does this cost? If you were to guess, how much does this cost if you were to buy this? So I hear 30, 39, any numbers? 20? How many think that much costs? A little protein powder of this size. How much does it cost? Any numbers? 30? 52, okay. So, lo que estoy preguntando es, ¿cuánto cuesta si alguien va a usar proteína? Este producto cuesta, $35. $35 por polvo for a protein powder that's not natural. Why don't you buy $35 worth of natural foods here? ¿Por qué no compran mejor? $35 mejor como frijoles, quinoa, tofu. Ese es mejor. It's much better to be buying, use your money wisely for what's natural, not what comes in a powder. Because this is the other thing about a protein powder. How much does your body absorb that powder? ¿Cuánto puede absorber el cuerpo si comes una bebida de polvo, un batido así de polvo? I hear 90%. You're lucky if you get 20%. So casi es muy bajo la porcentaje que el cuerpo lo puede absorber. Because it's processed. You know, está procesado. So how can your body absorb something that's processed? Your body makes it a lot harder to absorb. El cuerpo tarda más tiempo en tratar de absorber productos procesados. So es mejor comprar lo natural. So entonces, ¿qué prefieren usar? ¿Un polvo o comer quinoa, frijoles, avena? A mí me encanta la avena, so yo mejor prefiero comer avena than use that. So I'd rather eat oatmeal than use the protein powder. So are you surprised by that? how much that costs? $35. That only lasts you probably like maybe 3 weeks. So imagine that. Eso nomás te dura tal vez unas 3 semanas si lo usas diario. Ok. So estamos hablando de músculo. ¿Por qué necesitamos la resistencia muscular? ¿Por qué necesitamos resistencia? ¿Por qué? Why do we need muscle resistance? So build strength, agrega fuerza. Lo importante es cuando usamos resistencia muscular, de ciertas formas, el músculo produce más tejidos de muscular. So when you're exercising your muscles grow more muscle fibers. Y se hacen como tejidos. You grow more muscles. So the better protein, you might as well eat protein that's much healthier for you because your body absorbs it. Es mejor comer proteína que tu cuerpo puede absorber mejor, donde puede llegar al músculo para desarrollar más músculo y lo hace más fuerte. So you want to make sure what you eat, most of it gets absorbed. So you want to make sure lo que comes de dieta lo absorbe el cuerpo. Y lo natural es mejor. Comer semillas es mejor de un polvo. Eating seeds is much easier than drinking a powder. Okay? So what we're going to do later on is we're going to show you a demonstration on what you can do for some muscle resistance exercises. And here, for those of you online you're missing out because we're passing out resistance bands to the folks here. So le vamos a enseñar algunos ejercicios cómo usar las bandas de resistencias en un momento. Okay? So músculos, muy importante. Pero la dieta también es muy importante para fortalecer el cuerpo. We want to make sure when we're eating healthy, eat the best protein. I really think this is your best protein sources right here. Esos son los mejores proteínas que puedes conseguir en su dieta. So, lo que sigue es lo que es hueso. ¿De qué está hecho el hueso? What is bone made out of? I hear calcium. What else? Yeah, bone marrow. Right. So, you want to make sure that because muscles attach to the bone, right? We want our muscles to be strong. We want our bones to be strong. Okay? Los músculos conectan a los huesos. So necesitamos fortalecer las dos cosas. Fortalecer el músculo, pero también los huesos. So el hueso contiene calcio. So bone is made of calcium. This is most of where our calcium is. Okay? It also has collagen, colágeno. Anyone heard of collagen? Colágeno? Okay? Collagen. And the bone cells. The bone cells themselves, like the bone marrow. So también las células del hueso. Tenemos células, tenemos colágeno y tenemos calcio. So, lo importante es, what is the best way to have calcium? Well, first of all, do we eat enough calcium in a day? In reality, do we drink enough calcium in a day? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, ¿consumimos suficiente calcio en nuestra dieta? Sí o no. En realidad, tal vez no. Pero ¿qué es la mejor manera de suplementar calcio en la dieta? What is the best way to have calcium in your diet? You get a supplement. Okay? Now the other thing is, does everyone have, so Brother Denso, they've been getting this too, the vitamin D. Everyone should have a best way to obtain calcium and collagen. Who does not have one of this? This is one thing. Yeah. So this is important because this is your secret right here for healthy bones. Take enough calcium. Number one, calcium. So ese es el secreto para mejorar los huesos. Okay? So voy a seguir aquí la lista. So let's kind of go through it. Okay? So take this home because this should be enough calcium that you should take every day. So if you're a person that's 19 to 50 years old, alguien que tiene 19 a 50 años de edad deben de tomar 1000 miligramos de calcio al día. They should have 1,000 milligrams of calcium a day. It should all be here, because I want you to take this home and know. I want you to make sure you're taking enough calcium. But if a woman is older than 51 years old, older than 51, they should be taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium a day. So una mujer más de 51 años de edad deben de tomar 1,200 miligramos de calcio al día. Okay? ¿Para qué? ¿Por qué queremos calcio en los huesos? Why do we want calcium in our bones? So it stays stronger, and if we fall, what can happen? We can break a bone. We can lower the risk of that. Okay? Si fortalecemos los huesos con bastante calcio, hay menos riesgo de fracturas con caídas. So very important calcio. Okay, men. Yes, the men need calcium too. Men need calcium. Los hombres necesitan calcio también. Okay? So some people think that only women need calcium. No. Hombres, mujeres, igual. Calcium is very important. So for men older than 70 years old, they need also 1,200 milligrams per day of calcium. Okay, so that's all here. So es muy importante de hombres 70 años y más de edad necesitan 1,200 miligramos de calcio. So otra cosa que quiero notar aquí. Ven que dice calcium citrate. Okay, ¿notan la diferencia? Calcium citrate. Hay diferentes formas de calcio que venden en las tiendas. There's different forms of calcium when you buy a supplement. Because there's calcium citrate, there's calcium carbonate. The best one that your body absorbs is the one that says calcium citrate. So cuando van a comprar calcio, cuando van a comprar un suplemento de calcio, es muy importante que dice calcium citrate, calcium citrate. Ese es el mejor calcio que el cuerpo lo puede absorber. Okay, you want to get calcium citrate as your supplement. Calcium citrate lo absorbe el cuerpo mucho mejor. Y la otra cosa que lo deben de juntar es juntando calcio con vitamina D3. So we also need not just calcium for bones, but vitamin D3. Okay, and I put a note here, vitamin D3. ¿Cuántas unidades you should be taking? Okay, so why is that? Why do we need vitamin D3? Because when you take vitamin D3 with calcium, vitamin 3 helps absorb calcium much easier, much faster. So cuando tomas vitamina D3 con el calcio, la vitamina D3 ayuda a absorber el calcio mejor. So la combinación es mejor, pero tienes que tomar la dosis de vitamina D3 como está anotada aquí, de 1,000 a 2,000 unidades de calcio de vitamina D3. Okay? So we had a question over here, brother. Yes. So, yeah, so the question was, is there a difference with calcium citrate and the other calcium, like there's calcium carbonate? The difference is your body absorbs the calcium citrate easier. It's much better to absorb. So that's the thing when it comes to taking supplements. You want to make sure you take something your body can absorb much easier. And calcium citrate is the better option. So la pregunta era del calcio citrate en comparación con otras formas. El calcium citrate, el cuerpo, el estómago lo puede absorber mejor en comparación con otras formas de calcio. So quieren comprar el calcium citrate. Calcium citrate es mejor. Pregunta.
Yeah, I
Question.
why the supplements are processed, why is good then and protein is not? It's processed too.
Because the thing about calcium is this one, at least it's pure calcium. The majority is pure calcium in the supplement. And that's a good question because we don't get enough calcium in a diet. Okay, we get calcium where? Milk, cheese. Where else do we get calcium? Yogurt. Okay? So if I told you, so la pregunta era, de proteína, por qué proteína natural es mejor, pero el calcio en pastillas mejor. Porque es que no comemos suficiente calcio en nuestra dieta. Déjame darles un ejemplo. A glass of milk, okay? Who drinks a glass of milk a day? ¿Quién toma like 8 ounces? Okay. So 8 ounces of milk, 8 onzas de leche, and I'm talking, usually, cow's milk, even soy milk, fortified or fortificado. There's 300 milligrams of calcium in a cup of milk, 300 milligrams. You have to take 1,000 or 1,200 milligrams. How many people drink 4 cups of milk a day? How many eat 4 cups of cheese a day? No one eats 4 cups of cheese a day? How about 4 yogurts a day? So, ¿quién come 4 yogurts al día? ¿Quién come 4 tazas de leche al día? ¿Quién come 4 tazas de queso al día? No es suficiente. It's not enough. Okay, we just don't eat enough in the diet for calcium. So the next best option is the supplement. So como no tomemos suficiente calcio de la dieta natural, la otra opción es tomar el suplemento de calcio. Pero lo bueno es que los suplementos de calcio, cuando te lo dan, es casi puro calcio y el cuerpo lo puede absorber. At least when you buy the products of calcium supplements, it's really just mainly calcium and vitamin D. They really don't add any other things to the ingredients. So it's a pretty good alternative. So es una mejor alternativa taking those calcium supplements, and we need that. And vitamin D3 is the same thing. Where do we get vitamin D from? How many hours do we have to be out in the sun to get enough vitamin D in a day? ¿Cuántas horas debemos de estar afuera en el sol para absorber vitamina D? Porque vitamina D viene de la piel por el sol. So the sun hits our skin produces vitamin D. But we need to be out in the sun for many hours in a day to get enough vitamin D. Let me tell you this way. As a doctor, when I do blood tests on vitamin D, it is rare, super rare for me to find someone with a normal vitamin D level. De un doctor, y cuando ordeno la prueba de vitamina D a los pacientes, es rara la vez que encuentro un paciente que va a tener normal vitamina D. So that's why we also need to take a vitamin D3 supplement. Por eso necesitamos tomar un suplemento de vitamina D3, and I made a note right here. 1,000 to 2,000 units a day. Okay? So, ¿qué piensan? What do y'all think? Are we good? Calcium, vitamin D3? We're going to start taking that? Healthy bones, right? We want healthy bones. Okay, here's another secret, otro secreto. No nomás calcio, pero hablé de colágeno. Okay? Collagen is very important, okay? Where do we get collagen from? Do we get it from this? Who takes collagen supplements? Anybody take collagen supplements? Okay, we have one that does. Okay, so ¿quién toma colágeno? Ya les dije que el hueso contiene calcio, ya hablamos de calcio, vitamina D. So I told you that bone needs vitamin D and calcium. So you have that. It's right there in your hand. The other thing is collagen. So colágeno necesita el hueso para que sea fuerte. We need collagen in our bones as well. But where is collagen as well? Those wrinkles, skin wrinkles. We have face wrinkles because we lose collagen. So there are people that take collagen supplements. Hay personas que toman suplementos de colágeno. Here's the thing about collagen. Esta es la cosa del suplemento de colágeno. Cuando tomas colágeno de un suplemento, el ácido del estómago lo disuelve. Nothing gets absorbed. So when you take a collagen supplement and you take it, and the stomach acid just destroys it. Your body doesn't absorb collagen. So why take it? ¿Por qué vas a tomar un suplemento de colágeno si el cuerpo ni lo absorba? But there's another way to get collagen. Y el secreto es, so don't take collagen. Okay? Collagen supplements, here's a better way. Aquí. Vitamin C. It's better to take vitamin C for collagen. Why? ¿Por qué debemos de tomar vitamina C para colágeno? Porque vitamina C es la fundación de colágeno. When you take vitamin C makes collagen in our body, in the skin, in the bones, our eyes. So vitamin C is much better because then your body can use vitamin C and make collagen. Cuando tomas el vitamina C, el cuerpo utiliza la vitamina C para producir colágeno. And that's what you want. And vitamin C, I mean, ¿dónde tenemos vitamina C? Where do we get our sources of vitamin C from? Oranges, strawberries, okay. Same idea. Do we eat enough fruits and vegetables in a day for vitamin C? Do we actually eat enough? So comemos suficiente verduras y vegetales y frutas para vitamina C? Normalmente no. So la otra opción es suplemento. So I also put it here. So a good way to get your vitamin C is take a vitamin C supplement, 500 milligrams twice a day. If you take vitamin C 500 milligrams twice a day for life, then that's going to be better for collagen. Tomando la vitamina C de 500 miligramos 2 veces al día, tu cuerpo lo absorba y también va a producir el colágeno. So es muy importante naturalmente que le des al cuerpo lo que necesita para agregar el colágeno. So it's much better that you give your body the building blocks for collagen. Okay. Yes. Oh, microphone. I don't know.
That about? What can you say about the creams that have collagen?
It doesn't penetrate enough down as it should. So when you buy collagen products, it's still, I mean, it's only on the surface of the skin. Where does skin come from? Deeper down. Collagen is deeper down on the skin. So a cream is not going to take away the wrinkles over time. A collagen cream. Okay? So una crema de colágeno, el cuerpo, la piel no lo va a absorber suficiente, no penetrar suficiente. But if you take vitamin C enough over time, then your collagen over time will build up. And the other benefit will be wrinkles. Wrinkles will be less noticeable. That's another benefit. Okay, so ya sabemos. Colágeno, calcio. Are we good? How are we? So far, so good? Calcium, vitamin C, vitamin D3. Okay, ya mero terminamos before we get to the demonstrations. We're almost done till we get to demonstrations. Okay, why do we need weight-bearing exercises? ¿Por qué necesitamos ejercicios de soporte de peso? Bones and muscles, right? Same thing. When you do weight-bearing exercises, un galón, weight, levántalo. This helps your bone. Over time, también walking, exercising, hiking, bicycling, jogging, all those exercises help build stronger bones. Ejercicio, caminando, la bicicleta, todo eso ayuda para mejorar la fuerza de los huesos. Because when your body recognizes bone stress, if there's a bone stress on the body, your body's going to add more calcium to that part of the bone. It's going to make it stronger. So that's why exercise is very important, because more calcium will go to your bones in those areas to make it stronger. So we're going to show, and I'm going to show you a reason why, what happens when you don't take enough calcium or weight bearing. I'll show that pretty soon. So bone density, la densidad de hueso, eso es lo que es parte del beneficio de ejercicio. Aumenta la densidad del hueso. It increases the bone density. More collagen, more calcium. Stronger bones, cuando tenemos huesos más fuertes, menos riesgo de fractura. When we have stronger bones, less chance of a fracture. So that's what we want. We want to minimize fractures. Okay? So we add more calcio y colágeno. Okay. So ahora les voy a dar una idea de qué pasa con los huesos cuando alguien no tiene suficiente calcio y colágeno. So now I'm going to show you a couple pictures what happens when your body when you don't have enough calcium or vitamin D3 or collagen. Okay, this is bone. Es como un hueso normal. Okay? Bone in our bodies actually looks a little yellow, actually. So this is like the framework, the hueso. So el hueso en el cuerpo, ese es normal. Cuando tenemos suficiente vitamina D3, calcio, that's all normal. Okay, what happens when it's less? ¿Qué pasó aquí? Whoa. So ¿han oído de osteopenia? Osteopenia es una categorización de menos calcio en los huesos. Osteopenia, your doctor will order what's called a bone density scan. So bone density scan will check for calcium in your bones. And if it's low, it's osteopenia. So el doctor a veces le ordene un examen de DEXA de los huesos. Es un tipo de rayos X especial para medir la densidad de huesos. So, si está un poco bajo, le llaman osteopenia. So, what do you think is really bad after this? Ooh, look at that. That's osteoporotic bone. So, look at the difference. Normal, osteopenia, and osteoporosis. So, miren la diferencia. Lo normal, osteopenia, y osteoporosis. So, how fragile is osteoporosis, that bone? You can just go tap it like that and it'll probably break. It's very brittle. Es muy frágil cuando el hueso está así de osteoporosis. So osteoporosis es nomás una condición de bajo calcio en los huesos. We got a couple questions over here. Yes. Marcy, yeah. Hold on. Just that people online can hear the question. That's why we want the microphone. So thank you para que la gente en la línea pueda escuchar las preguntas. Yes.
Can osteoporosis be reversed?
Yes. Can osteoporosis be reversed? La pregunta, si puede mejorar osteoporosis. Y si puede con ciertos medicamentos. Yes, it can be better, not just with calcium and vitamin D, but you also need prescription medicine. So, sí se puede mejorar osteoporosis usando no nomás calcio, vitamina D3 y la vitamina C, pero también medicina recetada. So there is prescription medicines that you also take that helps with osteoporosis. Okay, so yes, it can get better. Okay, so that's one thing that's very important. So what do you think of this? Is this a surprise? Have you seen this before? Bones like this picture? So now you have an idea. So si ustedes no saben cómo se ve el hueso, normal, osteopenia, osteoporosis, ya saben. Lo muy importante de ejercicio, de la dieta y suplementos. Los suplementos de calcio, vitamina D3 y vitamina C es muy importante. And les voy a dejar con... Ya lo que vamos a hacer es una demostración de ejercicios, ¿ok? Porque también lo que queremos hacer es enseñarles ciertos ejercicios que puedes hacer en su casa que también pueden mejorar los músculos y los huesos, ¿ok? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into an exercise demonstration y lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a dividir en dos grupos. So, la gente que prefieren en español, yo voy a estar aquí. Si quieren estar ahí conmigo, los que hablan español, para que yo les pueda enseñar, demostrar. Y Brother Denzel, he'll be English. He'll be over here. So those who prefer English, you can sit here. But we're going to demonstrate the certain things that you can do at home, and you don't have to go to a gym. No tiene que ir a un gimnasio, no tiene que ir a un pagar membresía. You can do simple things at home to build your muscles. And you have resistance bands. This is the one I use. But anyone have one? Who does not have one? ¿Quién no tiene una banda? Who does not have one? All right. Are you ready? Are you excited? Woo! Okay. All right. So I just want to say for those online, this might be a little bit tough to hear because we're going to split up, but at least we'll have Abraham, our camera person, maybe switch to one of the groups so you can see at least what extra. You may not have the audio, but maybe at least you'll be able to see what's being done and what's being shown. So at least you can benefit from that for those watching online, okay? So sorry for the audio, but at least you'll still be able to see a couple things that we can demonstrate. And again, that is just for using muscle and strength. Yeah.
I have a question. The bands. Yours is purple, mine is red. What's the difference?
Aha, very observant. Woo-hoo. I'll pay you later. That's a great question. Okay, la pregunta es, why is the color different? ¿Por qué es diferente el color? La diferencia es resistencia. En diferentes compañías le da diferentes colores por diferentes niveles de resistencia. So, esta compañía se llama TheraBand. So there's a company called TheraBand that sells these bands of different colors. Different colors means it's very easy versus a different color makes it harder. So we decided to start with the lighter one so you know exactly what you can do, what exercise you can do first. Because if we give you something that's harder, it's going to be hard to do it, okay? So por eso escogimos de una resistencia leve para que ustedes puedan usarlo más fácil y cómo aprender cómo usando una silla, parado, cómo usar las bandas de resistencia también, ¿ok? Otras preguntas. Okay, all right. You want to do that start with one or you want to split? Okay. So, let's see. Does everyone have this one? Todos tienen esto. Okay. Do you want to do it, Brother Denzel, the sit down? Why don't you do the sit down and they can do it in there, and I can at least translate English, Spanish, and demo. Let's do it that way. I'm going to move this out of the way. So bear with us a little bit online. We're going to do a little adjustment here. I think that'll be better. We'll have you demonstrate. Thank you. So we'll have Brother Denzel demonstrate a couple things. And now tell them that. Okay, yeah, tell me we'll do that. Perfect. Okay. So vamos a empezar primero con que se llama el chest press. Este es un ejemplo que pueden hacer en tu casa. This is one thing you can do in your house with these bands. Okay, I'm going to move out of the way here. So as Brother Denzel demonstrates, I'll just be narrating. Okay, Brother Denzel, how are you going to do this? There you go. So este ejercicio, what does this help? What exercise does this help? Shoulders, chest, and back. Okay? So ese ejercicio también bajo de los hombros. Se lo pueden bajar. Let me get the other one too. This is where it gets fun. Where's this one? How many reps, Brother Denzel? Así, atrás del hombro, the shoulder, así. So pueden hacer 8 veces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to you. You can do it slow or fast, but 8, then you rest.
That's after you do 8, that's 1 second that you rest for like a minute, and you continue your next repetition.
So,
8 reps, 3 sets.
okay.
8 repetitions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you do that 3 times.
Okay.
So you do 8, 24, 24, 24. So you do 8, 3, 24.
So la recomendación es hacer el ejercicio 8 veces. 8 veces. Descanse y luego repetirlo otra vez, otros 8. descanse y luego otros 8 son de 3 sets. Ese ayuda mucho para esto, los músculos del hombro, la espalda y el pecho. All right, here's another one. Del pie, okay? So, que trabaja, what muscles is this helping with? The leg. See, he's sitting down. We can also do it standing up. If you're coordinated, you don't want to fall, right? But this is one thing you can do. Here's another thing. If you want to make it stronger, you can fold it. But we'll do that later. More resistance. So, este es un ejercicio también para la pierna que puedes usar también, de resistencia para la pierna. Okay? Con esta banda, you can do this. Okay. Go ahead. No, it was just cut over. So, ese ejercicio, ¿qué parte de la espalda ayuda? Which part does that help with the back? Lower back, exactly. That's what you want. Ese tipo de ejercicio, maybe you can demonstrate again, Brother Denzel. This helps lower back. Lower back. Same thing, 8 times. And here's the other thing you can also do. Instead of Brother Denzel doing it like this, he can go and hold, and then go back. Hold, and go back. What?
Behind the chair because it provides even more resistance
Yeah.
than on your body.
But let's say you're at work. Let's say you're at work and you have a little break and you're at work, just put it over and.
And also for your protection as well.
Yeah. So la pregunta era de usar esto si tiene que usar una silla para la resistencia de esta manera y no necesario, pero sí le da más resistencia usando la silla, como está usando Denso. Pero si estás en el trabajo y tienes un momento, pues lo haces así, para atrás. Okay, what's next, Brother Denso? What else we got? Oh, all right. Hold, I like that. Lift and hold. Relax. Lift and hold. Relax. So, este músculo que trabaja? Biceps, right? See, he's doing it sitting down. I could be watching TV or doing whatever, homework. I can do this. Or if I want to make it stronger, o si quiero más resistencia, lo puedes doblar por la mitad. Pero acuérdese que va a ser más fuerte, so tienes que agarrarlo muy bien. So you got to have a really good grip if you step on it. Okay? I just said a really good grip, right? Yeah, anyone want to volunteer to do this? Who wants to volunteer? See? Fold it in half. Wow. So, doble la resistencia, doblándolo por la mitad, es lo mismo. When you fold it in half, you get more resistance. So that's another thing you can also do.
So anyone,
Be careful with the snap.
the exercise that we did, the chest press, anyone wants to come up and do it here?
We have another chair if you want to try. If anyone wants a demo, this is your time. This is your time to practice if you want.
Need someone? Anyone?
Who wants to demonstrate? Who wants to demonstrate?
Because if we're going to do it at home, might as well we see you do it here.
Yeah.
If we correct it here. Anyone?
So estamos preguntando por un voluntario si quieren participar aquí también.
By the way, I have a question.
Okay.
How many people fall, older adults fall each year in the United States?
So la pregunta es, ¿cuánta gente cae en el Estados Unidos? Muchas.
Give a number.
Dame un número. 20,000.
20,000?
3 million. Más. 7 million. 7 millones es más. 10 million.
36
Wow. Per year.
a year in the United States.
So 36 million people fall.
Fall. And of the 36, 32,000 die.
Wow. So 36 millones de personas por año caen en los Estados Unidos y 32,000
Yes, 32,000.
y 32,000 de ellos han muerto por una complicación de una caída. So it's, yep. Pregunta. Oh, where's our microphone? Ooh, Abraham, or where do we go? Oh, it's over here. I'll do that. I'll do it, Brother Dan, so you can be there. Microphone. Check, 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 check. So people online can hear it.
I broke an ankle like several years ago, and I didn't have surgery, even though the doctors they insisted in giving me surgery, like putting a metal, and I didn't. Now it's beginning to get swollen. It gets swollen off and on. Is there an exercise that I can do with the band that I can improve the swollenness of my ankles?
For ankle?
Yeah.
Sure. So, Brother Denzel, can you demonstrate an ankle exercise? So, la pregunta es, ¿qué tipo de ejercicio podemos hacer? Oh, yeah. Ejercicio que podemos hacer para el tobillo, for the ankle, like if someone had a fracture. There you go. So, this one is a very good way to strengthen the ligaments and the muscles. So you can be seated down. I mean, he's in a chair. Look at that. You can be the ankle. If you just keep it with your leg straight, it's only for the ankle. If the leg is straight, it's only for the ankle. Okay?
You feel it?
And you do that 8 times. 8 times, then you rest. Then you do it another 8 times. Then you rest. Then another 8 times. Every day. If you did it every day, it helps. This exercise you can do every day because this is very lightweight. We want to prevent surgeries by doing this. Queremos prevenir cirugías con este tipo de ejercicios. That's what we want. Okay. Oh, here comes the core. Okay.
How many people have a broomstick?
Who has a broomstick?
How many people have a broomstick at home?
Un palo que es de una escoba. Oh, look at that. You see you see his feet? There you go. Maybe go sideways, Brother Denzel. There. On the camera, just make sure with the camera we can see that. So tiptoes. He's on tiptoes. Brother Denzel, why are you holding on the stick?
For balance.
Balance. Okay, so balance. So holding on to a pole, un palo.
You can still do it without the stick. You can still do it without the stick. Or kitchen counter.
Yep.
Yes, or against the wall.
Yeah. I mean, no different. You can grab here and just tiptoe. Any counter, any level, and just hold. So, I'm going to tell them. But we have one exercise that targets your upper and lower body at the same time. Who wants to know that one? It targets upper and lower body. Brother Denzel, let's go ahead and demonstrate. This is something that if you do,
This stick still provides balance. Shoulder width apart. Anyone who wants to demonstrate? I need someone.
and you can do it another way too. You can also maybe do it vertical, even show it that way. Something do that as well. Okay, who wants to demonstrate?
I need
Come on,
someone.
someone to volunteer.
Come on, you said it. Come on.
See, if you're able to balance, you can do it this way, or you can also hold yourself this way and just go down.
It's working because I'm sweating.
Yeah, he's sweating a lot. So if you do this, very simple, hold on to a pole, and you just go down and you push with your arms. So este tipo de ejercicio de doblar las rodillas y empujarse con los brazos, usa los brazos también. So eso es un buen ejercicio para las dos cosas. And that one, well, see, that's the difference, is when it comes to exercise, how far do you want to go down? Do you want to go a little bit down or all the way down? It depends. Okay, Yesenia, try this too. Hold this one. Hold it both hands. Doesn't matter which end. And it's like a squat down. Squat and push up. Squat down and push up. After a while, and you can hold the arms lower. You can move it down. You can move the arms lower, and try it again. It's a different type. So do that for a few times. Yesenia, tell us how you feel. What are you feeling as you do it? Okay. We want to prevent pain. Queremos prevenir.
And if you go down and hold it, it's even more effective. Like hold it for a few seconds.
Do you feel the burning in that yet? Yesenia, any burning or not yet? There you go. So feel the burn. Feel the burn. Okay. Thank you, Yesenia. Aplauso por Yesenia. Thank you. Anyone? Here's the prize right here. Hold this. Hold this for 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Another thing you can also do is items. Do we have to buy weights? Who has barbells? Do we need to buy barbells for weights? You can use these. Okay? So, también no, de ejercicio y levantar pesas no tienes que comprar pesas. Puedes usar este propio galón. So, este es un galón. How much does 1 gallon of water weigh? ¿Cuánto pesa un galón de agua? ¿Cuántas libras? How many pounds do you think this is? 5, 8? Oh, 8 pounds. 8 libras. This is 8 pounds. Okay? So, Brother Denzel, can I have you seated down and demonstrate this? Because for Brother Denzel, we're going to have him really demonstrate.
Turn to the side.
So, want to do it for both, like that? One there.
No, just use one hand.
Either one, whatever, if you want to demonstrate. But this is for. This is 8 pounds. But the good thing about using a gallon is that you don't have to fill it all the way. You can do half. Half of it, 4 pounds. La idea de ejercicio de levantar no tienes que llenarlo todo, 8 libras. Puedes llenarlo hasta la mitad y es 4 libras de peso. Y eso puedes usar. So if you do it very slow, how is it feeling? The slower the better. Y a lo más despacio el movimiento, mejor. No así rápido. No. Es lento. How many reps?
You can start with this one because it's more weights. I would suggest you start with 5. Still do your 3 sets, 5 reps. And as you get stronger, you increase your repetition.
So, también la recomendación es, si usas algo más pesado, en vez de lo que estamos recomendando de 8 veces, lo puedes hacer 5 veces porque es más pesado. Pero lo bueno es que con tiempo, si lo haces de 4 libras y con tiempo se te hace más fácil levantarlo, entonces ponle más agua. If you're used to lifting this after a while, just add more water if it gets too easy. Le agregas más agua para agregar más peso. Here, let's do the bench press with these. ¿Quién tiene latas? Who has cans of food at home? ¿Quién tiene latas en su casa? Este es un suero que también agarré. Here. Maybe do like the military press. Cualquier cosa, just use whatever. Shoulder press. It's watching. watching TV o en el tiempo de comercial es algo que puede hacer.
After that commercial break is finished, you put it down, next commercial, and you know, normally, if you're watching TV for 1 hour, you have several commercials. You'd be going at it.
So, lo que puede hacer uno es también cada vez que vienen comerciales, puedes usar el tiempo de usar ejercicio en tiempo de comerciales.
Remember, the slower the better.
Y acuérdese que lo más despacio es mejor. La diferencia es de moverse más despacio, utilizas más fibras, tejidos de músculo. When you move slower with the exercise, you use a lot more muscle fibers. So that's the one advantage with that. And you can also do a military press just with the So remember, it's behind the head. That's the thing, behind it. So,
You can also do like a lat pull down. You can do this one, which works also the shoulder and the back.
so even though there's no weight, the fact that you're doing this is still strengthening. It's still a form of strengthening the muscles. Because it's not just muscles, it's the ligaments and the tendons. Okay? Let's see, is there another exercise? You did this one, the back, the curls. Oh, yeah, the standing one. Maybe Brother Denzel. Oh, which one? Let's see. Yep.
Chest press.
So all this helps very good. I think Brother Denzel maybe last if we can just go with maybe these lateral raises, maybe standing up. If you can show these lateral raises and the squats, if you can show that, that'll be kind of the last three. So, ¿cómo les hace esta demostración? ¿Está ayudando? Is this helpful, these demonstrations? Ooh, okay, come on. Alguien para juntarse con Denzel. Come on, ¿quién? Bring your band. ¿Quién lo quiere hacer? Come on. Who wants to do it? All right, there you go. All right, let's go. So we're going to do, these are shoulders and back right here. Let's see. And do it slower too. You can do it slower. The slower you move it, the more resistance. And hold it. Down. Go up. Okay, bicep curls. Come on, Mary, bicep.
And when you're doing your bicep curls doesn't
Yeah.
have to come all the way up. It can just even be right here.
Yep.
Hold it for a few seconds.
And here's a tricep. Para los triceps, el músculo para atrás.
There's another version for your tricep. You can use this.
Yes.
From my back, I'll show you.
Yep. Yes, excellent. Yep. That's a great one to step this way. Very good. And you can also do the step and just go wide. That can be another one. Let's try that one too. Great job, Marilyn. See, anyone can do this. Es lo bueno de esto. Cualquier persona lo puede hacer. Y esta ayuda para de ejercicio. See, there you go. You can do one-handed. And Marilyn's getting the gist of it too. Or you can go, both hands.
I actually had to do this because I had to be in physical therapy many years ago.
Ah,
Frozen shoulder, and they had to give me these bands, and I had to do them on home.
yep,
I remember that.
yep. Exactly. So lo bueno que usted lo puede hacer a tu propia manera de ejercicio. You can do it slowly, porque si mueves más despacio, sientes más la resistencia. Versus this one you don't want to injure. This is too fast. Go slow, despacio, despacio, despacio. Tienes más resistencia cuando mueves más despacio. Okay. And I think we got chairs, we got seated, we got the one standing. Okay. All right. So, ¿cómo les fue eso? How was that? Thank you, Brother Denzel. That was great. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. So, ¿cómo les pareció? ¿Les gustó? Did you like this? Was this helpful? Very helpful. So now you know about muscle and bone health. See, I like that. Dix, you can be sitting down and just doing stuff. That's what makes it easy with these resistance bands. Eso es lo conveniencia que ofrecen estas vendas. Puedes estar así en su trabajo, en tu escritorio, y si tienes un momento, un break, cualquier cosa, puedes hacer ejercicio. También así, algo. Okay? Todo eso ayuda. So when you have time, when you have time at work or a little break, all this is very helpful. You have 5 minutes? Okay, I have 5-minute break. Okay, there we go. 1. You can do that, do it slower. Let me work my legs, or you can be sitting down and do that. So you can do all different ways. So it's very convenient. Tienes mucha conveniencia usando estas vendas. So take this to your work. Llévalo a tu trabajo. Take it to work. Do it every day. If you can do a little bit of every day, it's better. Okay? This is lightweight, so this helps. This is very lightweight. So remember about muscle and bone health. We want to eat protein. La proteína es muy importante, pero queremos comer la proteína muy saludable. We want to eat the healthy protein. Okay? You have the list. You have the list of proteins that I gave you. Okay? The English and Spanish. Okay? You have that. And then you also have supplementos. So take this home, okay? Vitamin D, calcium supplement, and vitamin C. All very important for muscles and bone health, okay? So thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for being here. And I hope this was helpful. Thank you, Brother Denzel. Thank you, brother. All right. Thank you online for watching. We appreciate it. Hope this is helpful. Please spread the message to your friends, colleagues, family to watch this and learn how to strengthen yourself. Yeah. Which one's this? Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, si quieren extra copias, if you want any, I'm going to take this off.